Hello, everyone. I know I said I was going to do this more at about like 5 p.m., but I'm really low on spoons today. Just woke up that way. If you don't know about this, I have chronic migraine, so sometimes, I just don't feel like doing things later in the evening because I want to rest. So today, I am bringing you the wonderful Event Horizon. I love this movie. I really do. It was made in 97. Director Paul W.S. Anderson. Yes, that Paul W.S. Anderson that we know from the Resident Evil movies and Mortal Kombat, which this one and Mortal Kombat I think are his best movies. I don't know what that says about him. Or me, actually. Who cares? Actors. Lawrence Fishburne, Sam Neill, Kathleen Quinlan, Jason Isaacs, and Sean Pertwee is also in it. This has a really good cast. Like, when I first saw this movie, I was like, oh my gosh, I know so many of these people from different things, and I really like them, and I love this movie. It definitely had some mixed reviews coming out, but I'll get to that. So the main synopsis of this movie, if you've never seen this movie, I know it is streaming on HBO Max, and I believe it's also on Amazon Prime, but again, this is one I own. I actually own it on Blu-ray, but anywho. It is the year 2047, which isn't that far away, actually, nowadays. The Event Horizon has been found. The ship went lost 10 years prior to that, trying to establish a gateway technology to get farther out into space, because apparently the moon's been colonized, Mars has been colonized. Man, we're slacking here. The original cut of the movie was actually got an NC-17 rating, so they toned it down a lot. But anywho, on more to the plot. Sorry, again, a little out of it. So the Lewis and Clark ship that you see at the beginning of the film has Sam Neill's character, Dr. Weir, who made the hyperdrive of the Event Horizon, and so he is tasked with finding the information. What went wrong? Where is the crew? What happened? So everyone else I mentioned, Lawrence Fishburne's the captain. Jason Isaacs, I believe, is one of the medics. And so on and so forth. But, so they're on the ship, and they go to the Event Horizon, or they find it at least, outside of Neptune's orbit, and everyone's dead. It's terrible. They find the, I'm sorry, my neighbors are making noises. They have a little boy who's quite loud. Sorry, got distracted. They do find the ship's log, which they slowly translate and stuff, and pretty much these people went crazy and ate each other and killed each other in terrible, terrible ways. The movie is semi-graphic. If you don't like gore, don't watch this movie. Like I said, the original cut was NC-17. They brought it back down to R. But I do really want to see that NC-17 cut. I'm very curious on that. W.S. Anderson keeps hinting that he's going to release it. He's been hinting for over a decade, though, so I have no idea if he's actually going to release it. But it'd be really nice, right? Okay, I'm not the only one, I'm sure. I'm sure a whole bunch of other horror hounds want to see this movie in its uncut glory. Gory glory, I guess. As I said, the reviews for the movie were terrible. I believe, like, Siskel and Ebert gave it, like, 1 star because they were just like, this is gross. Who wants to watch this? But it got a cult following, obviously, because we're still talking about it today. At least I've noticed people are. It's one of the best psychological space movies, I believe. Some others have come after that, but I really like it. They took a lot of inspiration from Hellraiser. So if you haven't seen Hellraiser, or if you have and didn't like it, you probably won't like Event Horizon, because even Clive Barker came and assisted with some of the practical effects and was a consultant on it, which I thought was amazing, because if you can get a horror legend to come in on your movie and be like, no, 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 do it this way, you know you're doing something good. I got to see Event Horizon first when I was like 13. I was too young to see it. I didn't understand why it was so awesome. I thought it was just kind of scary, because there are some intense scenes in there. And so I was like, this isn't really for me. And then I saw it as an adult, and I was like, no, 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 this is amazing. If you want to watch Sam Neill ham up and go crazy, watch this. And In the Mouth of Madness, which I will probably do a review for eventually on this channel, because those two together in a row are like my guilty, oh, let's watch Sam Neill go crazy. I think it's fun. Others might not. This movie definitely shaped a lot of space movies that came out of it. It was not trying to catch, you know, what Alien did. It's obviously very different than Alien, but a lot of people were assuming it was gonna be like Alien, so they didn't want to see it. Say hello, Jasmine. So a lot of people were like, oh, why do I want to see this movie if I've already seen it? Well, there are no aliens. It's pretty much talking about like interdimensional travel and what happens when we do go through a dimension that's pure chaos. They used a lot of Renaissance paintings, like the Purgatory and the Hell paintings of, I'm gonna butcher these names, like Bosch, and I forgot the other one. I just looked at it, but you know what I mean. So they used a lot of that imagery to help with the Hell scenes. I'm sorry. That was my cat. Anywho. So they did use a lot of those to help with the imagery and making it unique. And it is. Mind you, a lot of the CGI did not age well, which is fine. It was made in 97, you know, it's not going to age well. But the practical effects they did, of course, aged a lot better, but that's my opinion. But it is one of those all-time classics. If you haven't seen it and you enjoy space horror, you need to see this movie. Like, now. Go watch it. Again, HBO has it, if you have HBO, and I believe Amazon Prime has it. If not, I'm sure you can rent it on Amazon Prime, for who knows. But definitely this movie is, to me, like, character-wise, because these are some big-name characters. Not just the actors, but the characters. One thing I liked that W.S. Anderson did was he told all of the actors, I want you guys to write your backstories, your characters' backstories, and use that. And they did, and it definitely gave the characters something real. Because you watch these characters, sorry, that was my phone, you watch these characters and you're like, wow, these are real people. Like, there is one character, I believe Kathleen Quinlan actually plays her. She's a mother of a disabled boy. And, you know, they talk briefly about it, but you can tell she's like the mom of the group, and I like her character a lot. She did really good with it. They all did really good, actually. Even the characters who aren't on tons, you believe them to be the people they are, which is hard for some horror movies. Sometimes the characters are very disposable. But yes, definitely see Event Horizon. I'm sorry I rambled a little bit. I am a little tired. In good news, I have made a YouTube channel that I will link in the comments. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I mostly stream through Facebook Live because I'm not technologically advanced, and I find it's a little easier. So if you are on YouTube, like this video if you liked it. Leave me a comment. I always want to hear constructive criticism besides, hey, stop rambling. I will never stop rambling. But definitely, subscribe, give me a like. If you like this channel, of course. If you don't, just, move on. If you are on Facebook watching this, give a like to my page, Bonnie Loves Horror. And you'll see more fun events like this. Wednesday, I will be doing a live stream in the evening for Pyewacket. If you haven't seen it and want to hear my review on it first, awesome. It's a good movie, hence why I'm doing a review on it. I'm trying to do popular movies and underrated movies, like back and forth. So stay tuned for those. I will have more movies up later in the month. I'll give another list out of stuff I'm going to do. If you have something you really want me to do for a review, send me a message. You know, I want to hear from you guys. I also am thinking about just not writing, obviously. I don't write these ahead of time. You can tell. I give myself little notes, and that's about it. So I get names right and some fun tidbits thrown in. But I am thinking about doing some reviews for horror movies I didn't like. And, you know, it's all my opinion, of course. You can take my opinion with a grain of salt. You might like these movies. I don't know. I'm not going to bash you for liking them. But I'm definitely going to try and do some bad horror movie reviews, because there are a lot out there, and I am that person who keeps finding them. And so I'm like, I'm going to give my opinions about these. Some of them are also probably not really talked about either, or they are. I have no idea. So yes, like I said, I will be back on Wednesday. Hopefully my review will be a little more complete. Again, sorry, tired. But I did want to get this video out, and then I'm going to go crash on the couch. That's what I do. So yes, give me a like, give me a subscribe if you liked this. And I hope you did, because Bonnie loves horror, and Bonnie wants to share it with you. Until then, I will see you later.